When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Mustangs will kick it away first. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So SMU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's bringing the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding. 3rd.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete, Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Heath. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Yep. Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Lewis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Number 22 with the carry.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Got their quick completion. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And that's a 1st down.
They'll run play action. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. He's got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Heath. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Quick strike complete. Pulled down for the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got a man. It's Heath. Still on his feet at the 45. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snags it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. A first down run in the red zone. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And that one will give them the lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Mustangs are on the move.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Here's the handoff. Jumped on top of the pile. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. The screen, and watch out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Off play action. Bring in the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the run, it's Lewis. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. Across the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Field goal is good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a... Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, SMU! Extra point here will tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Number 95 sets a kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Running behind that left side.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They're working that left side. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got his man. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Unleashes one deep. Pass to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Flagway. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to find his man in the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Of course, the game can't end on a defensive penalty, so we play on here with at least one more untimed down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call. And the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.